Hi, y'all. I'm Erika Cervantes here with Austin Underground, here with Jocelyn and Chris Ardnt. Well, first off, welcome, and thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. So I know you performed earlier this week, and you're going to perform later on. How's South by Southwest treating y'all this year?
Good. We're a little bit, we have our bearings this year, so coming back to it, it's been a lot smoother and just fun.
Very good. And you mentioned that you performed last year. What's the difference between last year and this year?
I think we kind of knew what we were getting into this year. Last year, nobody can really imagine what South by Southwest is until you've been there.
Yeah,
so last year we came and it was just like, we just got pummeled by like thing after thing after thing. And by the end of the week, we were like really happy, but like on the verge of death. So this year, we're kind of like expecting that, so we've been drinking more water and like just trying to stay healthy and eat less McDonald's.
It's good.
Less McDonald's. We're on Subway. Heard y'all like Subway.
Lots of Subway. Oh my God.
As much Subway as we can.
Such a quality of life improvement.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's jump right in. I know your recent album you debuted last year, Edges. Could you tell me a little bit more about that and your sound?
Yeah. So that was our first full length, and going into it, we'd released an EP, so we were a little bit more used to working in a studio. So it was kind of like, it was a really great, I think, opportunity for us to take songs that we'd had around since high school, and also songs that were newer, and put them all on one record, and make it this kind of cohesive album experience. And then, so we're really, really proud of Edges, and it really, I think, cemented Chris's blues guitar style.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you really found your style in the studio working on that album.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And so speaking of this album, one song that stood out and was so intriguing to me was Too Much to Me.
I like that song.
What was running through your mind when you were writing this song?
Oh man.
Powerful song.
It's a little bit sassy, I guess.
It's very sassy.
I won't name any names, but it's just kind of like that feeling of just kind of being frustrated with someone's like snobbiness.
Oh,
and you're just like, all right, like I don't really care about that, like
That's awesome. I love the words. It was so powerful. The meaning. Well, so you recently released your live album, 30,000 Miles. Okay, what inspired that?
Oh man, so that one actually, funny story. So we'd been talking about releasing a live album for a long time.
Yeah.
And we did like 120 shows in 2015 and then about that many in 2016. So we've been really busy the past couple of years. So we had like a lot of material to draw from. But we've been working on, we're actually coming out with another like studio album in just under a month. So we've been working on that and we kind of just didn't really put any thought into making the live album because we had so much other stuff going on. And so then, around like Thanksgiving, our manager started telling us like, oh, you guys wait, there's this big surprise coming, Christmas, like you'll never see it coming. And then like a couple days before Christmas, he gave us this box and we opened it up on Christmas morning and it was just full of live albums.
We had no idea.
We were like,
right?
What?
We had no idea.
It was crazy.
We're like, oh my God, it says Jocelyn and Chris Ardnt. Like, whose album is this? Like, we don't, what?
It was awesome. It was the best Christmas present ever.
Of course. I couldn't imagine. So, I know like you just mentioned, you're going to release a new album. Tell me a little bit more about that. When should we be expecting it?
So it's called Go. It comes out April 10th, which is like, oh my God, soon.
So soon.
Crazy.
We approved masters this week. It got sent to Disc Maker yesterday.
Yeah, so we're like, it's done.
Yeah.
Which is insane. We've been working on it since, I think we started writing it in August. So it's like pretty new as far as it all being written and recorded since the summer. Which was a very different experience, honestly. From Edges, we had all these songs in our back pocket, and this was like, okay, like blank slate, time to write an album. And we're like, okay. But it was also good because I think it gives you a little bit more of a current. This is where we are right now.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. And so, I'm trying to remember. So your album now, Edges, it featured some artists. Should we be expecting some artists featured in this new album?
For sure. We've got Danny Lewis again from Government Mule.
Yes.
Very cool.
And
He's
then
awesome.
there's actually there's a lot of people. There's Bo Sasser from Kung Fu. We've got Noah Neal, who was on The Voice seasons 10 and 11, and he sang for Hinder, and he's just an excellent songwriter. And then on top of that, we've got a couple more people. I don't know if I'm supposed to say all the names yet, but you can look forward to a lot.
I could say Brian Barberin. There's
Yes.
a duet on the album.
That is
Our
amazing.
first duet, which was crazy. Imagine me in the studio trying to be like, and then the guy goes like this, and then the girl goes like this.
Yeah,
Like trying to sing
bringing
both
it
parts
to
at
our
once.
producer, being like, yeah, like this has a vision, we swear.
But it's cool to hear a voice. But there's a band called The Routine, and they're from San Diego, and we met them last year at South by Southwest. And so we sent them a thing, and we're like, hey, we'd love Brian to be on the song, and he was down, and so that was a South by Southwest thing that just kind of happened, and
awesome.
on the album.
And so, other than the album coming out in a month, what's next?
Oh man, touring.
gonna be on the
So
road.
we're gonna do a lot of like radio promo stuff. So
Yeah.
Jocelyn and I are gonna be flying around and like visiting radio stations across the country for a couple months, and then over the summer, like festival season, we're gonna be going around as much as we can and just promoting the album left and right and playing everywhere they'll let us.
That's exciting. So, talking about that, is there any place you've played that you like want to go back to again or can't wait to go play at?
Ooh.
South by Southwest.
Yeah.
Happy to have you on.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Viper Room in Hollywood was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was cool, and they showed us like the secret room in the back that Johnny Depp used to hang out
Oh my
in, and like it's just cool. It's like a really cool rock club.
It's like a big one-way mirror that looks out over the dance floor. It's like it's kind of creepy, but also pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then Mountain Jam.
Mountain Jam was
We'd love to
great,
play
yeah.
that again. Anywhere really.
yeah.
Okay, so Jocelyn, you did mention how you would want to cover a Britney Spears song. Is there any in particular you'd want to cover?
And okay, I like Radar. I like Hit Me Baby One More Time. I mean, but I feel like that's like the one that everybody would like expect me to do. So I
Any
can't.
Toxic in there?
Oh,
I love
that's
Toxic.
mine.
So okay. We listen to that song a lot.
Yeah, I love that song.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we actually saw Ingrid Michaelson live, and she covered that.
It was awesome.
And it was the
so cool.
coolest thing in the world. That was like our first concert actually ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, any Britney Spears song. Britney. I love her.
Well, thank y'all so much for talking to me. This is Jocelyn and Chris Ardnt. Thank y'all.
Thanks for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us. That was
Yeah,
fun.
of course.